Hello and welcome to G Couture Pattern. Today we are going to make a smock dress. So, the first step here is to finish a neckline. We have a separate video too on how to finish a neckline in detail, so do click on the top right side of the screen. So first trace the neck pattern by leaving 1 inch extra on the canvas paper. Iron the glued side to the fabric and just cut shape to shape. Attach the neck part to the bodice like this, just follow the steps as shown. By the way, do you know that a smock dress offers a flattering, feminine aesthetic that looks pulled together without being constricting or uncomfortable? It's the perfect style for easing into the new normal. To make it smoother, just stitch on the sewing line. Repeat same for the back neck too. Just remember to leave at least an inch of seam for the shoulder line seams. For this step you have to look and understand it from the video, then only you will get it. Look. First keep the back bodice, then the front bodice on top of it facing right side on right. Then pull the canvas of back to the front and stitch. So by using this method you will get a smoother shoulder line. So let me tell you a short story here so you don't get bored. At the beginning of a new school year, a class teacher stands up in front of her students holding a $100 bill. She tells them, "Put your hands up if you want this money." Every hand in the room goes up, to which the teacher says, "I am going to give this money to someone here, but first, let me do this." She takes the bill and crumples it up in her hands, before asking, "Who still wants it?" The hands stay up. The teacher then drops the bill on the floor, stomps and grinds it into the ground, and picks it back up. "How about now?" she asks again. The hands stay up. Class, I hope you see the lesson here. It didn't matter what I did to this money, you still wanted it because its value stayed the same. Even with its creases and dirtiness, it's still worth $100. So here we are done with the necklines and shoulder seams. Now it's the time to prepare our sleeves. The notched part that you see is the front side of the sleeves. All you have to do is double fold the hemline to the wrong side and then sew it again by 1 centimeter or 0.5 inches to make a gap to put elastic. Here I am using around 1 centimeter elastic. After sewing, just put the elastic with the help of any pin. After that, lock the elastic and sew the sides of the sleeves. Here I am using French seams so you can use normal method of sewing. So our sleeves are done. Let's move on to the flare part. Take all the rectangles and attach all like a big rectangles or ropes, and then gather it by hand or by this method which I am using here, a thread elastic method. As you can see, it's a very thin elastic. Fill your bobbin with it. Loosen the thread in your sewing machine to 4 or 5 and sew. Can you see the effect? After that, attach it with the bodice like this, pull and stitch, pull and stitch. After completing this we have to make second layer. Just attach the gather to the first by using same method. As you see, after making gather, some fabric gives a balloon effect, so to avoid this, simply remove the thin elastic seam after joining it with the bodice. Joining the second layer. Sew the sides together, matching the seams. Hem the bottom, and the last step is to attach the sleeves to the dress. And we are done. Let me know in the comments section what is the moral of the story and win a chance to get free sewing pattern from G Coucher Pattern.